It wasn't until I met John, who I mentioned in the book, that I had for the very first time, I think, when you get to about 1960, an experience which is very physical, very satisfying in the physical sense, and yet emotionally and mentally, in every other way, very, very, very powerful. Met him in a cinema, as many people have met people, and it was a cinema that no longer exists. Green's Playhouse, it was the largest cinema in Europe. It held about 4,000 people actually, and it was given up as a cinema and became a great rock concert venue. But it was the size of the place that was most remarkable, and it was one of those places which, although obviously they couldn't advertise the fact that it was a gay cinema, that's what it was in actual fact. It was a great hive of activity among the gay community. So if you wanted, not necessarily to meet the love of your life, but to have an experience, you would go to Green Cinema. That was where it was all happening. So even there, you had to be careful. Going back to this Glasgow thing again, you had to be careful because the people who owned the cinema they knew they didn't want to lose their license, so they didn't want people to be doing things in the stalls, as it were. So you had to be careful up to a point, and they would have periodic cleaning up operations, and people would go around with flashing their torches to see if you were up to anything in the stalls. But this didn't last very long. They had these puritanical moments, and I remember I was with someone who we were caught at the time, and they marched us out to the front and said, showed us to the girl issuing the ticket officer, and these two don't get in again. But we got in again. They've forgotten all about it after a week or so.